All right, tell me, Sohaila, what is the most rewarding part of your career?
Everything, wallah. When I learn something, it's an amazing thing for me. Also, when just I like helping people. So when someone just tells me, "Come on, Swaila, just I have learned something from you," even if it's just a small thing, I started I started learning something, or I started my own path of learning English. So just I find myself, come on. Thank you so much, Allah. But just I feel, I do something. So
Yeah.
this is the thing. So I feel just really, I feel happy. Sometimes when I start to give up, sometimes just I receive this message. So come on, it's okay. It deserves, Come on, let's continue. So I feel it's really, it's a very good thing, Wallah.
Okay, tell me, why did you want to become an English instructor?
Okay, my first feeling, or my first time I wanted to be an English instructor, it was because I love offline teaching. Because just I was learning English, and I went to a lot of places, and I met a lot of perfect teachers, by the way. Uh, so I wanted to be like them, I wanted to do this. I wanted to just to be in offline class, and we play together, just be active together, share our ideas together. So from this time, I wanted to be an English instructor, but it was the problem because I felt, how can I start this? How can we how can I be for me, they were perfect like that. So I felt, come on, it will take a lot of time. It will be very hard, and I can't do it.
Yeah,
But when I started to do this, just when I started to give up, I found someone. He was a teacher, and I asked him, "I want to be an English instructor. How can I start this?" He told me, "Come on, start with the TESOL." And he gave me the link of the course. Come on,
yeah.
start learning. Really? Oh
Okay,
my God.
wow, that's really
Really?
cool.
It helped me a lot.
Yeah,
Really.
definitely.
And I had a friend, by the way, he was an English instructor, and he helped me a lot, to be honest with this. Just when I told him, come on, I want to be an English instructor, come on, you can do it. Just come on, continue, just learn English, be perfect at English, and everything will be okay. Teaching, you are gonna learn it, and you are gonna be perfect. He
Definitely,
helped me a lot
like
in this.
practice makes everything perfect, as they say. So you just
Yeah,
gotta get into the career and get into teaching and actually practice and actually try what you want to do, and then you're gonna be good at it. So,
yeah,
okay, do you consider this person to be your role model and to become an English instructor, or who's your role model?
all of them, wallah. All of them. It's not a specific one. Really, wallah, until now, I learned something from everyone.
Yeah,
So
so
when I find, yeah,
you learn it
when
from
I
others'
find someone,
experiences, right?
yes, when I
Cool.
find someone, I don't think he's even if he doesn't have the experience, but maybe just no one, you can learn from anyone. I don't say, come on, I am better than this one. He's better than me. No, come on, let's share
Yeah,
our ideas and
definitely.
experience
We got a
together.
lot. Everyone has something to learn from. Because
Yep,
he's
of
got like
course.
experience different than you. That's why
Yes,
we learn
yes,
a lot from the books. That's what I'm fascinated by books because I learn a lot from it. Because this guy has experiences, tons of experiences, in his life, and I just get it in just one book. You know, so
yeah,
definitely,
yes,
the teaching career, to become an English teacher or English instructor, you learn a lot, in the process of learning. Okay, so
yep,
how did
of
you find
course.
it, the process of learning to become an English instructor? Was it hard? Was it difficult?
I'll tell you something. Just I believe if anything, you can learn it if you love it. When I started this, I found it's difficult a little bit, but I loved it. Really, I loved it because of this, just the TESOL, you can take it, in 1 year. I finished it and I had the certificate in just 4 months.
Really.
I didn't have anything to do. Okay, I will finish this. I will finish this. Really, really, I learned a lot from it, And after this, but this feeling when I felt okay, I have the TESOL, but it's not enough. That's a surge, That's
Definitely.
something else. So when you want to start something, you are gonna have, or you are gonna just move the first step, and after this, you are gonna find yourself. You are gonna find a lot of opportunities, a lot of courses, a lot of internships. I didn't feel it's hard. I felt it's my passion, and I want to complete it, and I want to do everything in it. So it was really amazing thing, wallah.
Cool, cool. That's amazing. Perfect. Okay, so tell me about your career experience. How did you get started on like working and teaching?
Working, okay. Okay, after
How
the
was your
TESOL, I
first
just
how was your first job? Like the first job and the first opportunity to be an English instructor and actually work as an
oh,
English instructor to teach people. How was the first time?
it was very difficult. Wallahi, it was very difficult. I couldn't sleep just a week before the session. I couldn't. I didn't know what I supposed to do. I will be good at it or not. Just it was just I felt, come on. I wanted to kill myself. Wallah. I wanted to run.
Definitely, like every time and like every first time in anything, becomes hard, it
Yeah,
becomes difficult. So it's
yeah,
just you're so nervous, you're so hesitant, you're just worried about
yeah.
making mistakes. All of this, a lot of things in your mind.
Yes.
Okay, so like you
Okay.
overcome it by just becoming calm and control yourself and actually knowing what to do. So if you know
Yeah.
what to do, everything is gonna be good. So, all
Yes.
right. So, what was difficult? So, how did you handle it?
Okay. It was just I started as a freelancer first. I didn't in the beginning. I didn't start in any place. To be honest, I was afraid to apply for any job. So I started as a freelancer, and it was one person, and he wanted a conversation sessions. So I accepted, and it was great. Really, it was great because just the person. By the way, the person was just. He was a really respectful person, and he can talk, and he's talkative, by the way. So just when I talked to him, I felt, come on, we can just I am talking with my friends, so
Yeah.
let's have. And he was older than me. Because of this, just I took a lot, or just I had a lot of ideas, and he told me about his experience in his field. He was a marketeer, so just I had a lot of things for him, wallahi, and just it was perfect.
Yeah.
Really,
Definitely. The
I
first
felt,
time
come on,
becomes amazing.
it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. And the first time I started as an offline English instructor. It was in a place, and I was in internship. Really, it was an amazing thing, wallah. Come
Cool.
on, I felt I wanna just, I wanna scream. I wanna scream, come on, I'm happy here.
Yeah. I did it. So
Yes,
when you do
yes,
something, of course, when you reach your goal, you become very happy and just like just become
yeah,
proud of yourself. Like, how did I
yes,
become to this point? Like, you couldn't. You're just in denial that you actually did it.
yeah,
So that's why you become very, very fascinated and very, very proud of what you've achieved so far.
yeah,
That was actually the same experience, I guess. Like, of course, I started as on YouTube, right? Become courses and just to explain my courses to everybody for free, because I liked the teacher method and I knew I had the ability to do that. And then the first time I taught, was actually good for me. Like, it was really, really amazing. I actually exposed myself. I get myself exposed to this kind of experience in order to just to try it out in front of a group, and I actually succeeded. I was so shy and hesitant, but I actually succeeded in this mission. And that's what the first step. So I knew I could handle that. I knew it was always a vision in my mind that I'm going to do that. I can be able to do that. Of course, I'm gonna do that one day. Since I was in college.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just after finishing, I just studied. Like, I started as a freelancer as well, and then I became working with other people. And of course, I attracted a lot of people through my social media and my courses online for free, and people started learning with me from everywhere, like the Middle
Yeah.
East, basically. I was really happy to just know that the person got an information from me, because I'm actually giving it for free, so just paying me to get extra information, and that's a good. Like, when you see a student, like, he's actually working hard on himself or herself to achieve more, this is the best and the best rewarding part of the career, actually, that teaching
Yes.
part. Okay, because it's all about
Yeah.
your mission. You deliver the information and you deliver the knowledge to others people in order to become like you, like to see you as a role model as well.
Yeah.
So definitely, I learned a lot of teachers. Actually, I learned a lot from, like, English teachers, American native speakers, and also my professors in college. My English instructor. Definitely, I learned a lot from all these people. So I cannot
Yeah.
actually assure that I have a role model in this career that I really appreciate, and I appreciate them all. So yeah, I got a lot of mentors, and I just actually love the word mentor, because mentor actually means someone who guide you, gives you the blueprint, is on actually how you do it. That's why I got a lot of mentors in my life. Through my life, I always have a mentor, in every stage of my life, that follow me, like, that guide me, and just show me the way. Like, when actually I want to do this thing, how do I do it right? You know.
Yeah.
So this is the
Yes.
most important thing. This is what I like about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And also I have learned something. It's it's okay to make mistakes, by the way. It's
Definitely.
okay. Come on. I was afraid of this. I don't want to make any mistake. Come on. It's okay. When you just make any mistake, you will learn from it. Really. I really, I learned a lot from all the mistakes I did. So it's okay. Just when someone tells me now, come on, I'm afraid of learning English because I'm afraid of making mistakes. Come on, make mistakes. Come on. Who cares? Just you don't hurt anyone. You don't just you learn.
Yes,
So
definitely.
come on, don't be afraid. Do anything, and you are gonna find yourself improve. You are gonna find yourself, or you are gonna improve yourself. Just I did this something, and maybe this thing, maybe I just win. If I change it, just
Yeah.
it would be perfect. So come on, you are gonna learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid. Come on.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, Sohaila, like, if you want to become an English teacher, so what is the first step to qualify you as an English teacher? And I'm gonna actually write that, because this is gonna
Oh,
help. This is
okay.
gonna help a lot of people who wanna be an English instructors. And there's a
Hmm.
difference, by the way. We just want to make sure that we know the difference between instructor, teacher, and tutor. There's a big difference between the three words: instructor, teacher, and tutor. So we want to get to that first. What's the job of the instructor? Any instructor doesn't mean
Okay.
that you're an English instructor, but of course, the word instructor, because it has a big meaning, or it has a big difference between instructor, teacher, and tutor.
So I'll tell you something. Let's start with you first.
Really? Okay, sure. I've explained that first, actually, in a video, but I'm gonna say it again, because there's a big difference. The instructor, actually, you cannot depend. You go to the instructor, the English instructor, because he had the tools that that guide you to the your goal. Okay, so my job, me and you, is we just give the guidelines to
Okay.
the people in order to actually just show them the way. Okay, but
Yeah.
you actually work on yourself 100%. So my job is to give you like 90% of like the information that you want to know, every tool, every curriculum, anything that you want to learn and anything that you want to know. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you that, and I'm gonna show you the way. The most important thing, I'm gonna show you the way to actually search for that and how to get the
Yeah.
information. And this is the most difficult part that everybody is looking for. You know,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
So this is the difference between an instructor, okay, teacher. What the teacher? Teacher, just maybe a school teacher, okay,
Yes.
just a just a guy or a girl who teach in a school and become her career to become a teacher. So basically, they teach kids, okay,
Yeah.
and they have a big role on teaching kids because they actually raise and grow the people who's gonna become like us,
Yeah.
in the future. So they have a really big
It's a
role.
big responsibility.
That's
Yeah.
why, yes, you have to be a qualified teacher because it's a lot of responsibility on your shoulder in order to just teach these kids how to to influence them and impact them actually with a good thing that lead them to be like good entrepreneurs and people who actually influence the society when they
Yes.
grow up. Okay, as a tutor, this is a private teacher or a private instructor
Yeah.
who actually you just call him, you contact him, and you get him to your house, okay, in order to give you one-on-one private sessions, okay,
Yeah.
or one-on-one classes. Definitely. Of course, the instructor right now, we can work one-on-one. I work one-on-one with my students private. Of course, the online platform, just gives us or ease the process for us to contact. You can take courses online, you can take courses offline, you can take courses anywhere because it's already available
Yeah.
everywhere. You can take courses for free, you can take paid courses, anything that you like. In order, what you're interested in, you're gonna find. Okay,
Yeah.
but the most important thing is the way that you learn through it, because it has to be very, very important. Okay, so the most important, what do you think the most difficult job of them all? Instructor, teacher, or tutor?
For me, teacher.
Teacher,
It's hard. It's
right?
hard
Because
to
they
teach
deal with
kids.
kids. Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta have a lot to learn about how to teach. You have to have a
Yes.
lot of patience. You have to be
You,
patient.
yeah,
That's
you,
the
you
first step.
build. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And by the way, they don't learn from you just as a subject or just the subject you teach. They learn from you everything. Your
Exactly. They
attitude.
imitate you. Yes, your behavior, your attitude, everything. Of
Yes.
course. That's
Yes.
why they
So
imitate.
it's
Kids,
very
they
hard.
imitate a lot. That's why you should
Yes.
show them something that they like in order to imitate, not something
Yes.
that is aimless or something
Yes.
like that. Okay, now
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about the English instructor, how to be a qualified English instructor. So what do you need to do? Before we get to the certificates, okay, like you
Okay.
can be an English instructor, right? Anyone can be an English instructor.
Of
Do
course.
you agree or not?
Yeah,
Right?
of course.
Because it doesn't actually right now doesn't you didn't need a degree, a high degree. You didn't need to be graduated from faculty related or college related to the
Yeah.
English language. You don't have to,
Yes.
right? Because I know a lot of people like they actually studied Arabic or they were in faculty of medicine and they are actually instructors now. So
Yeah.
someone is a fitness instructor, someone is an
Yes.
English instructor, an instructor in the field of medical stuff and just bodybuilding and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, you don't need to be you don't have to have a lot of certificates.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's
so
neat, yeah.
but in order to be
Technical
a certified, there's a difference between certified and qualified. Okay, so in order to be a certified instructor, what do you need to do?
to be certified. Yeah, you have a lot of things, but it's not a lot of things. But maybe you have the TESOL, the TEFL, and the ticketing.
One by
They
one,
aren't the
TESOL,
same.
TESOL, because a lot of people don't know that. For teaching English to speakers of other languages. So how do you get the
Yeah.
TESOL? Or why do you need the TESOL to become a certified English instructor?
Okay, I'll tell you something. TESOL and TEFL and TKT, all of these things, they are in the same level. So just you have the TESOL or the TEFL or the TKT, you are in the same level. So you are gonna have just the same information, and just one of them, it will be enough.
Yeah, so one of them is only enough, like whether it's TESOL,
Yep.
TEFL, TKT, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
TEFL is
Yep.
teaching English as a foreign language. Of course, so these
Yep.
are like, the most, one of the most, certified certificates for everybody to be an English
Yes.
instructor. And of course, we need one of them to be a certified English instructor, for sure.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
with my point of view and my perspective as well, that you don't need a certificate or you don't need all that. So the most important thing is the knowledge from this certificate. Maybe you get the
Yes.
TESOL, right? But you don't have the information. You cannot deliver the information to the students, right?
Yeah.
In front of you. So you're not going to be a certified then. So just call yourself
Yeah.
certified, because I see a lot of English instructors, unfortunately, they say they are English certified English instructors, but they have, pronunciation mistakes, or they don't
Yeah.
actually have the grammar structure right when they talk or they speak. This is the
Yeah.
bad thing about it. Okay. But of course, you
Yeah.
need the TESOL. You gain information from these certificates, TESOL or TEFL or TKT,
Yes,
in order
of
to
course.
actually deliver the information that you learn. And that's
Yes.
your mission. That's your job.
Yes.
Okay, so how
And
do...
to practice it, by the way. Just if you have just these certificate, just you're gonna have a lot of information about teaching from it. But the most important thing, maybe today, I will learn how to prepare a lesson plan. So I have to just have any textbook or any lesson, and I have to prepare it myself. Just in the same stages. By the way, you are gonna have the stages, and you are gonna just you're gonna just do it, or you're gonna just have the lesson and say, I will start with the warm up, the lead in, and to finish the whole lesson. So you have to practice. It's the
Definitely.
most important thing.
Definitely, yeah. So, yeah, just gotta apply what you learn, okay, into practice. This is called reading. So I've
Yeah.
actually summarized a book. It's called Learning How to Learn. It's gonna be actually on the book club very soon, like tomorrow, I guess. The book summary is gonna be available on my book club. So I actually learned a lot from this book. Okay, because like it's talking about like the difference between reading and learning is in learning you apply what you read. This is the most
Yes.
important thing about it. So learning how to learn is actually a course. Okay, it's actually on the platform of Coursera for online courses. So it's
Yeah.
a course and it's a book. So everybody should read that book or actually know how to learn. Okay, because learning is the most important thing. It's about reading, learning something in order to deliver it to other people, and pass the information to other people to learn from it. This is the most
Yes,
important
of
thing. That's
course.
why you learn and then you teach. You cannot teach
Yeah.
without learning. Okay, because
Yeah.
this is the most important thing. That's why we
Of
said
course.
practice. Practice makes
Yeah.
progress. That's my mantra in all my videos and all my courses. Practice makes
Yes.
progress. So you have to practice in order to get better, in order to get improved, like in order to work on yourself and be better and better and better till you reach the best. Just to have to reach your
Yeah.
full potential by practice every single day. Practice what you learn, apply what you learn, and then you're going to teach it at the end of the day, because you're going to have a lot of experience, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and then you're going to pass it to someone else in order to do the same.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, of course.
So definitely this is for everybody, who wants to be an English instructor, because a lot of people want to be an English instructor, but they cannot find the way, or they cannot find the method. What do I need to do?
Yeah.
What do I have to, to study in order to become an English instructor? So TESOL,
Yeah.
TEFL, TKT, TKT.
It's okay.
ايش اللي تاعي؟
It's okay. Come on.
TKT.
هو ما ينفعش نعمل mistakes خالص ولا ايه؟
مش عارف انا والله. TKT. Okay, this is one of the one of the best English certified stuff, certified certificates that you have to take in order to be an English instructor.
At TKT, by the way, just it has 3 exams. in the British Council. So you are gonna study and you're gonna go to just to have the test.
Really? So you actually,
Yes.
you just the places of the exams, British Council, right?
Yeah, in the TKT, yeah.
CKT. So,
Yeah.
all right. What
Just
about the TESOL
free.
and TEFL?
Okay, I'll tell you something. The TESOL for me, I can just okay. I will tell you just a free thing first. It's from Coursera. It's an amazing, by the way, just the 8 courses. It's an amazing, it's not one course. It's like a diploma or something like this. So it's an amazing thing. You're gonna learn from it a lot, and it's free. And you're gonna have, by the way, just I prefer it because you're gonna have the feedback. You're gonna get the feedback. You're gonna have your own portfolio, just the lesson plans, the demos, everything. You're gonna find just you have when you go to apply for a job or any job, you have a portfolio. So someone can just look at you, looks at you, and just he will see your attitude in the class because it's a demo.
Really? So this actually
You
you
already
put it into
prepared your own.
practice with this
Yes.
course.
Yeah, because of this, I love it. It's highly recommended.
Cool.
This will just start with it.
Yeah, so you don't have to
The
spend that much money, guys. So this is an advice for you. You don't have to spend much money because I don't like spending
Yeah,
money on courses. Like everything is for free, you know.
yeah.
So you gotta learn
Yes, for
from
the
that.
TESOL.
This is
Yeah,
TESOL.
and
What about the TEFL?
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
TESOL Coursera. This was a free course. This was amazing. Just actually
Yeah.
love it. Okay, and
Yes.
for the TEFL, you can take it online, right?
Online, yeah.
So
Or offline.
TEFL,
If you're gonna
any
search
place,
for it,
yeah,
you're gonna find a lot
online
of places.
or
Yeah,
offline. It depends on what
yeah,
you like
yeah,
to learn, okay, or the
yeah,
way you learn it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Sohaila. We got a
Yeah,
lot to
well,
learn from you.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So I think like we got every single detail about the how to be English qualified English instructor, how the places and how to get all these certificates in order to be a certified English instructors. So I hope this information will help a lot of people for sure. I believe that.